Hello everyone! Unsuccessful construction projects are unfortunately all too common. Today, you'll witness some of the biggest design flaws and mistakes. Ready for a crash course in safety? Then let's get it on. Fortunately, there were no casualties. Investigations revealed that the collapse was caused by structural issues, possibly due to flaws in the design or construction, as well as improper use of building materials. In Bihar, India, an unfinished 4-lane bridge across the Ganges River collapsed for the second time. After the first incident, experts cited two main causes: a weakened cable and poor quality materials. Not long before the latest collapse, part of the bridge was damaged by a storm and seemingly not properly fixed. How will people feel about using the bridge once it's completed, given its bad reputation is already causing panic among locals during construction? In February 2017, a major incident occurred at the Oroville Dam, one of the most severe in US history. Heavy rainfall caused the water level in Lake Oroville to rise dramatically, putting immense pressure on the dam. This led to damage in the spillway, where cracks began to appear. Ultimately, the structure simply couldn't handle the stress. Nearly 200,000 people living downstream had to be evacuated, making it the largest evacuation in US history. Soon after, specialists began working on restoring the damaged areas, reinforcing the initially poorly designed drainage system and strengthening the dam. While there were no casualties, the incident served as a stark reminder of the critical need for ongoing monitoring of infrastructure to prevent potential disasters. On August 3, 2015, in the Dutch city of Alphen aan den Rijn, two construction cranes that were working on a bridge restoration collapsed. To the shock of onlookers, they fell right onto nearby residential homes and shops. Unfortunately, no one was hurt. Instead of simply collapsing and falling straight down, the silo tower tilted, causing much more damage than anticipated. You can feel the tension, even through the screen. A single misstep can lead to catastrophic consequences, requiring multiple bulldozers to clean up the mess. This was the case in North Carolina, where bulldozers were used to free a crane from the debris and assist in completing the project. On June 8, 2019, a dramatic incident took place at the Chinese city of Nanning when a highway collapsed. Just before the collapse, large cracks appeared on the road, signaling the impending disaster. Fortunately, the construction workers noticed them in time, managed to evacuate the site, and close the road to traffic. In 2013, a multi-level parking garage in Manhattan collapsed, causing damage to several vehicles both inside and in the outdoor parking area, as well as destroying parts of the building's structure. Thankfully, no one was inside at the time, and there were no casualties. Events like this serve as a stark reminder of the importance of safety standards and the need to carefully check deteriorating or outdated buildings. The moment when engineering calculations failed, leaving part of a building standing in Dallas, Texas, serves as a stark reminder of the importance of analyzing every mistake thoroughly and making necessary improvements. A major incident in Xi'an, northern China, left everyone with a hefty price to pay. The wall of a derelict factory crumbled, causing damage to 17 vehicles, among them a luxurious Rolls-Royce Ghost. All the luxury cars belonged to a car rental service and a used car dealership located on the premises of the old factory. The total damage exceeded $400,000, and none of it was insured.
整面墙都砸到了车身上，还好我们车里面没坐人。
It's hard to imagine what kind of disaster could have happened if those guys hadn't been quick enough to escape. The bridge demolition almost ended in tragedy. Thankfully, everything turned out okay. In August 2014, a catastrophic failure occurred at Mount Pollin Mine in Canada when the tailings dam collapsed. Over 10 million cubic meters of water mixed with chemical waste spilled into nearby rivers and lakes, causing a severe environmental disaster. The reasons for the dam's collapse are tragically simple. Experts linked it to insufficient structural strength and design flaws. Even today, the aftermath of the incident has not been fully resolved. In December 2020, an impressive event took place in China, grabbing widespread media attention. In the southern city of Shenzhen, 15 high-rise buildings were demolished in a record-breaking 45 seconds. The stunning footage of the event came from a meticulously planned operation that used 3 tons of explosives, allowing the building to be brought down quickly and safely, without causing significant damage to nearby structures. These guys were lucky. They got off with just a scare. The collapse of the bridge in Dresden on September the 11th, 2024 is quite striking. In the footage, a section of the historic Karola Brücke plunges straight into the Elbe River. Built in the late 19th century, this bridge is a vital transport route for the city, so restoration work is expected to begin in the coming months. The first two attempts failed because of errors in the demolition process, but the third one finally succeeded. The decision to demolish the structure was made after a court battle.
Kept a couple bolts because they wouldn't come out sending them down. So we had a couple.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh.
It seems that the office building renovation after the fire wasn't as perfect as expected. The builders clearly forgot that a good renovation isn't just about pouring concrete, but also ensuring it stays where it should. Demolishing a building is a task that requires careful planning and precise calculations. This video highlights what can happen when things go wrong. Clearly, parking a car just a few steps away from the demolition of a smokestack wasn't the best idea. In April 2024, Taiwan was struck by the most powerful earthquake in 25 years. One of the hardest hit structures was the 9-story Uranus building in Hualien City. After the quake, it tilted a full 45 degrees, partially collapsing and posing a serious risk of falling. Once everyone was urgently evacuated, experts got to work on its demolition, which took almost 2 weeks to complete. In 2023, a sewage pipe burst along the orange line of the subway in Sao Paulo, Brazil, flooding the tunnels. 2 reports presented to the authorities, one from the construction company and the other from the Institute for Technological Research, offer differing conclusions, pointing to potential issues with the water supply or construction mistakes.
Не заходит, ни.
Сказал же на камрюху ронять. Вообще баня, мужики. Купили тачку.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire in the hole!
On July the 26th, 2023, a construction crane on 10th Avenue in New York City caught fire and partially collapsed. The fire is believed to have started when hydraulic fluid spilled onto hot metal. The crane operator attempted to extinguish the flames, but was unsuccessful and evacuated the crane. Miraculously, no one was seriously injured in the incident. Vordingborg, Denmark, April the 6th, 2018. A massive silo tower over 50 meters tall was supposed to fall in one direction, but ended up crashing the other way, taking out part of a neighboring library. A vivid reminder of why double-checking is so important.
Kan det ske? Det er mig, har lavet den sprække om i igen. Det forstår jeg ikke, har gjort det.
Вот это властно, нормально.
The Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico, famous for its contributions to radio astronomy, ceased operations in December 2020 after its 305-meter diameter reflector dish collapsed. Just look at this massive crack in the structure. On October the 12th, 2019, a major event took place in New Orleans that drew a lot of attention. Right in the heart of the city, part of the construction site for a new 18-story Hard Rock hotel collapsed. Investigations pointed to design or construction errors, as well as a failure to follow safety standards and building regulations. The builders had not properly accounted for the weight load on the structures, which ultimately led to the collapse.
One.
Some demolition problems aren't caused by unpredictable destruction. On the contrary, sometimes it's the complete absence of destruction, despite a fair amount of explosives.
Oh, uh-oh. That worked.
Draga. Esto es el dique Saco, compa.
On June the 10th, 2024, a powerful landslide struck Wyoming, causing a major section of the highway on Teton Pass to collapse. Drone footage and aerial photos revealed deep cracks in the road, with some sections of the guardrail left dangling in midair.
Oh, guys, look out! Dad! Oh my God, Dad!
When demolishing buildings, especially tall ones, many factors need to be taken into account, from the structural stability to the proximity of other nearby objects. This video reminds us just how unpredictable demolition operations can be, no matter how carefully the fall direction was planned.
That barn did fall down, go boom, huh?
Demolishing steel-framed buildings is a real engineering challenge. These structures are typically super sturdy, which makes demolition particularly tough. A steel frame was the backbone of the 17-story residential building Glencairn Tower in Motherwell, Scotland. Back in 2011, it was decided to demolish it due to the building's age and condition. It took about 100 kilos of explosives to get the job done. That's how Glencairn Tower became the first steel-framed building in the country, and possibly in the world, to be brought down with a controlled explosion.
Just like that.
Oh my God! It's so cool!
¡Quita! ¡Corra! ¡Ay, gran gonorrea! ¡Ay, Señor bendito! ¡Ay, Padre celestial! ¡Ay, gonorrea! ¡Ay, gonorrea como de vino! ¡Dios mío, bendito Señor! ¡Ay, Padre celestial! ¡Ay, Dios mío! Gracias a Dios que estamos ya. ¡Ay, marico, lo que nos... ¡Ay, Jehová, bendito Señor!
These shots show what can happen when even one of the most effective measures against landslides fails to withstand natural forces. The ground starts shifting right during the installation of a retaining wall designed to prevent landslides. It's likely that the installation process triggered the already unstable slope.
¡Eh, mira para la vía!
A bridge collapse in Chita, Russia was caught on video. Traffic had already been blocked on the bridge at the time of the incident, as the supports had started to erode. The aftermath of building collapses is pretty striking. It's got that post-apocalyptic vibe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Isn't that? Is that all his stuff, Chris? That's all of his stuff.
On July the 8th, 2020, a 20-meter construction crane collapsed onto residential buildings in Bow, East London. Emergency crews, including firefighters and rescuers, worked at the scene to help the victims and secure the area.
ट्रेन चले गए क्या?
नरेंद्र आयस कहाँ?
जानबूझ के नहीं आया क्यों? फिलिंग देख लिया बोला लौड़े आपको काम का
नहीं, नरेंद्र के साथ कुछ हुआ है।
Hello everyone. People often envy those who live in Hawaii until they see something like this. This is happening in a typical residential neighborhood. The woman who's filming this says her house is very close and is likely to be caught in the lava flow too. After the eruption, this place definitely won't resemble paradise anymore, will it?
Oh my God. My house is next. My house is next.
Hasan bismillah bakalım hadi.
Somehow, this guy managed to make paragliding both riskier and more comfortable at the same time. I wonder what movie he chose to watch in such a unique setting.
What powder are you using in that, John? What powder?
870.
870? Okay.
Rolling. Water off the
No, hit the boss in the foot. Oh, kid, come on. Mike, have you ever seen this? Oh my goodness.
He's coming back.
Oh my goodness. We're talking to plane. Oh, this is hilarious.
Good thing the guy could identify snake species and quickly realized this one was venomous. Though not lethal, swimming away as far as possible was still a smart move. The folks who polish parts at factories or cars at service centres will definitely appreciate their job a little more after watching this video. Walking a tightrope underwater might seem easier since there's no fear of falling, but imagine how hard it must be to keep your balance.
Case, you gotta get out of your garage.
Well, they've pulled out part of the Jeep, now they just need to get the rest of it. It's tough to get close to this ridge of the Bernese Alps, especially to see them from this angle. So let's just thank the guy in the wingsuit for these breathtaking scenes. In Nicaragua, thrill seekers can take ziplining to the next level by soaring over the crater of an active volcano. If you're lucky, you might even catch it erupting.
Yeah, I reckon also, mate.
This is an important moment in a bear's life. It's being domesticated, though it doesn't realize it yet. This pal decided to run an important experiment, and now we know exactly what the maximum spin speed can do to a washing machine. He sleeps like he's paying the bills in this house. One of the rare times when something at a gas station scared people more than the price of fuel. Did you know that when preparing a car for a Formula One race, the engineering team must consider the track design, elevation, and weather conditions? Rest assured, every single bolt on that car is meticulously positioned down to a millimeter. These aren't just race cars, they're masterpieces of engineering. It looks like walking a big bull is pretty much the same as walking a regular dog. That's a pretty solid reason to move. Unless you're as daring as this guy who catches snakes like they're just regular mosquitoes. Now you get down on all fours and hop around for a few hours without a break. For a ship's captain, it's like playing tag with a 2-year-old.
Yeah, we're all right. Where's the trajectory? We're good. Uh-oh.
Thanks to the unity and kindness of everyone, people were able to set foot on solid ground instead of embarking on another round of the journey. Apologies to people with trypophobia. The mannequin challenge is officially over. These dogs are the undisputed champions. You can't argue with that. Seeing a white rainbow is a rare stroke of luck. It happens when sunlight is refracted in tiny mist droplets, which are so small that the light doesn't split into the spectrum of colours. If you squint a little, the plane starts to look like a dolphin, and the whole scene feels like an amazing water show.
Here we go. Turn.
The key to jumping without a parachute is making sure someone catches you before you hit the ground. You can tell from his look that he's the one deciding who gets out and who doesn't. You can get stuck in quicksand much faster than you'd think. Just slow your pace a little, and before you know it, your feet will start sinking deeper and deeper.
Look at this. Oh, there's it is again. Oh my gosh.
A cloud, in the usual sense of the word, can't exactly fall to the ground, but something fascinating is definitely happening here. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea what could explain this. Here comes a textbook example of a law-abiding citizen. They always pick the same guy as Employee of the Month around here. A nifty device, and Dad's knack for working smarter, not harder, really paid off. It's probably better for paranoid drivers not to see this. Apparently, suspended traffic lights can fall off easily.
Geleng ya. Lihat buah ya, tas kena dia. Wow.
The elephant really knows how to take a good selfie. Now, photos are going to be a whole lot cooler. Off-road vehicle looks like.
I want to give you a hug. It's okay. Oh! He's coming for us.
What's up, buddy?
He's so sweet. What did he do? Oh gosh. It's right there. It's cute though. He's trying to come to us.
I'm sorry.
This is what the local dogs look like in the Maldives. Yes, here the rays beg tourists for food.
He's comfortable. he got a quick sniff.
He could pull off a great prank by pretending to be an exhibit at a museum and suddenly scaring the visitors.
Oh, it's alright. Let's go. He might mess us up.
Rapaz, a gente pensa que já viu de tudo. Olha esse satanás ali, ó.
Ai, ai.
Olha lá, Diogo. Ah, urubu, menino. Tá se achando, ó.
E é o Brad Pitt.
Como é que pode...
This is how artificial reefs are created on the seabed. But in a few hundred years, scientists will probably mistake them for yet another sunken city.
这一串，你看这展示的写了啊。
A true artist doesn't need expensive brushes or paints. In the hands of a talented person, even a simple power drill can create a masterpiece. After this, I'd admit them to the engineering school without any exams. Check out how a glowing drop of molten glass transforms into a beautiful plate in just 30 seconds. Climbing 20 kilometers in just under 2 minutes and reaching the highest recorded altitude in the region. These are the feats of a supersonic drone with a wingspan of just 4 meters, and it's just getting started. Yes, you do need to hide your stuff under the beach towel, but not from other vacationers. With smoke and light, nature can put on shows that are even more impressive than some artists' performances. Riding this thing like this is definitely not for the faint of heart. Usually, food isn't allowed in taxis, but how could I say no to such a charming passenger?
Yes. It's rocking. Good. Good. It's rocking.
The guy is just helping his dog explore the world and gain new experiences. He'll come back home and tell his dog friends about the time he touched a real octopus. One unexpected benefit of working in a magnetic field is that your tools won't fall. They'll always stay right where you need them. It almost looks like a waterfall made of snow. The good news is that you can now charge your phone from the battery. Hello everyone. Unexpected encounters with wild and dangerous creatures. The fusion of two elements. And the collapse of a massive glacier. Watch this compilation to get a boost of positive energy. Let's get it on.
잡은 게 아니죠. 네.
걸리면 다 죽는다.
They say fishing is incredibly calming and relaxing until a 100-kilo shark leaps at you.
Olha lá, gente. Olha só, cara, que maneiríssimo. Vem pra cá não, filho. Vai te morder. Camila, vai te morder, não mexa. Cala a boca. Peraí. Bota lá no barco. Ela querendo me envolver. Tira foto, gente. A moça chegou, a moça chegou, botou a mão. on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh.
The tourist wanted to film a heartwarming sight, a mother bear and her cub relaxing near an iceberg in Norway. Little did he know, he was about to experience an even more amazing show.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. Magic.
I wonder how long they rehearsed to get everything so perfectly synchronized. Proof that cowboys aren't just a movie thing. What a chase! You can practically feel the adrenaline through the screen.
Que nos íbamos a quedar sin la al perro. Los zapatos ahí.
This Hawaiian volcano is famous worldwide. Tourists flock here to witness firsthand how molten lava meets the ocean's waters. The operator captured the exact moment when night gently settled over the sky. It was a mesmerizing sight. Right now, you see a crane holding another crane, which in turn is holding yet another crane, and that one is holding a crane as well. Yes, exactly like that. What's even more surprising is that this entire structure doesn't even wobble. Now we know which button triggers the fireworks at the stadium.
There's an earthquake.
Say what you will about snakes, but these ones were incredibly clever. They managed to lure 2 adults into the basement.
That's a big.
I told you there was another one up there, man.
Hold on.
Will.
We just gotta make sure there's nothing underneath this.
Oh, God.
This is why you can't call sailors lonely. They're always surrounded by good company. You think being a janitor isn't dangerous? Say that to her. I'm grateful to strangers on the internet who post videos of their experiments. Thanks to them, thousands of people get answers to the question, what would happen if? It's rare to catch ice in such a state, but the guy got lucky and even had the chance to touch the ice jelly. It'll be hard to convince the police that it's just a poorly chosen angle.
Wow. Nice.
That came down really nice.
Beautiful. The architect who designed the staircase at the stadium definitely deserves the Pritzker Prize. Many visitors to Milan coming for a match are more impressed by this show than the game itself. His parents got him a car, but what he really dreamed of was a boat.
Looking for reasons to visit Alaska? This video might just convince you to start packing today. Even if you never became an astronaut, you can still get a close-up view of a rocket engine test. You'll now learn how to get snow off a truck in just a few seconds.
Походу, скоро печка вниз полетит.
It seems his neighbors decided that it gets too cold for the poor guy downstairs, so they kindly gave him a furnace.
Ох ты, черт возьми! Ох ты, черт возьми! Ё-моё!
Their dinner was over in the blink of an eye. He cracked the code and figured out how to make girls compete for his attention. For some, a friend is a shoulder to cry on, while for others, they're more like a comfy chair to relax in.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Remember these words. Later, you can sing them to your cat.
Meow, 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 meow. It's like thin, but like right here is thick.
Don't worry, alligator snapping turtles handle the colds just fine, and can even hibernate under the ice.
Wait, Reed, drill over here. How deep is it right here? I don't know.
After this, you can trust the driver to handle a bus in the mountains. The fact that no one's reacting shows they've been sparring together for a while. Check out how a regular soap bubble turns into a magical sphere at -6.5 degrees Celsius.
Aí, já viu o gato com nariz de gente aqui? Que isso, cara? Esse gato... O gato com nariz...
Gotta give it to him. He didn't give in to trends and didn't go for plastic surgery.
Can I stay with you?
What?
Can I stay with you?
Wow.
Please.
A morning in the life of one of the 10 dentists who doesn't recommend using a toothbrush. It's amazing they were able to find the car under all that snow. Nature has blessed him with such an adorable outfit. Who cares about manners when you're getting fresh food delivered to you? And if there's a bit of hay stuck behind your ears, you can always take it with you later. The fly was just trying to give them a hint during the test.
The most dangerous animal on this planet. A violent creature filled with hateful thoughts and a lust.
Imagine if someone was standing on that tile at that moment. A sharp break, and there's your face print.
Stop! Dude, I felt this.
You should have given him the title of the video. He won't be able to find it on his own later. Hello everyone! From intense natural phenomena and extreme encounters to the latest technological breakthroughs, we've gathered the most captivating and unique videos in one compilation. Let's get it on.
The bottom of Meru volcano is one of the most spectacular places in the world. At the same time, it's also one of the most dangerous...
Majestic footage shot from the volcanic crater of Mount Merum on Ambrim Island in the Republic of Vanuatu. Volcanologists push the limits of human endurance, descending 400 meters down a rope to the molten lake that's been erupting non-stop since 1996. The sixth flight test of the Starship rocket was successfully completed. An incredible incident occurred in the Anchorage municipality in Alaska. A remarkably confident young moose walked right up to a ski lift. Looks like he was making a point about who really owns this place. The carp has taken an evolutionary step forward. Seals tend to be timid on land, but in the water they show their fun-loving and sociable side.
Ох ты, ничего себе. Кабель перекопал. Да, копнул.
The moment a river returns to its dried-up bed is already an awe-inspiring sight. But for some, it's not enough. They seek the thrill of racing against the rushing water. The eruption of that notorious volcano with a name that only Icelanders can pronounce. Daring tourists stroll along the cliff's edge, unfazed by the volcanic bombs falling around them. A dam instead of a water park. Another reason why women live longer than men.
perfect.
The most amazing car breakdance in history.
Okay, you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, me. Ready? Ready?
Oh my god, bro! Wait, what if you throw it off the edge here? Because there's, throw it off
ready?
this side. 3, 2, 1. Oh! That's good. Oh my. El bandallo.
Para batea,
Tuna is one of the fastest predators, capable of reaching speeds of up to 75 kilometers per hour. A quick musical interlude during the safari trip. The evolution of monster trucks is starting to get a little scary. Just another ordinary day on a cockroach farm. How much would they have to pay you to work here?
Вот это все траекторию, короче, оборвало.
The distinctive clicking sounds made by sperm whales serve both for communication and echolocation, helping these giants navigate and hunt in the deep ocean. farmers in Thailand have invented a new sport.
No, get your ass back here in the bed. There's hay back there. Go away. Leave me alone.
This video is a great test for your vestibular system. A cat named Kibrit became world famous for her love of skateboarding. There's a hidden message in this soup. A heroic gesture in the midst of the flood. He's the kind of person who can't put off work. It's time to practice reflexes with this expert.
Hey, yo! Back up! Hello!
And this is how dust storms begin. A mirror glaze can transform a cake into an elegant work of art. We already have gadgets that can simulate smells based on what's happening on the screen. A few degrees of temperature change could turn your car into a piece of modern art. In Oman, a nation located on the Arabian Peninsula, there are no permanent rivers. Water comes intermittently, but can sometimes rush in violently, like in this instance. The fatal consequence of errors in construction. Thankfully, the bridge collapsed before it was open to traffic. The best day in school is when they get visitors in class. A useful tip for when the power goes out.
Hey, yo, Scott, flip it 3 times, then flip it into the oven.
Into the oven.
Yes, sir.
He's perfected the science of pizza aerodynamics.
What's next?
A magnificent natural event, the glaciers calving in the southwest of Greenland. The striking blue hue of the ice is a result of its great age. After being frozen for thousands of years, the ice is compressed to the point where it almost has no air bubbles, which typically gives ice its white color. A giant python became the prey of a crocodile in the jungles of Vietnam. A school of anchovies fled from Wales and found refuge in a shallow bay off the coast of California. A disaster for the fish, but a grand feast for the sea lions. It's interesting that the orange colouring is typical for male cats, but it's quite rare among females. An impressive lock at the world's largest hydroelectric dam on the Yangtze River in China.
Ani nemůžeme se podívat dovnitř. Mimozemšťani přiletěli.
大変や。どっから脱走するとでも、おお、少年も取るようや、ほら。ほら、車が行けんやん、これ、大変よ。どうやって脱走するとよ、脱走って。家の心。
He'll remember this moment for the rest of his life. A little autumn relaxation. The Oktoberfest in Bavaria is the biggest public celebration in the world, with over 6 million litres of beer drunk and 500,000 roast chickens eaten each year. This cuttlefish is giving off high fashion vibes. It feels like a typical evening in Australia. This guy is as inevitable as the monthly bills. During the towing of a new icebreaker built for Australia's Antarctic division at a Romanian shipyard, an unexpected incident occurred. Strong winds caused the 23,800-ton vessel to lose control, veer sharply, and nearly collide with buildings along the shore. Thankfully, there were no injuries or significant damage, and within an hour, the $2 billion icebreaker was back on course. Everyone loves folk dances, even the tough Autobots.
I've seen this happen.
They're totally breeding.
This is a gardener snake den
No, this looks like they're breeding.
at the
Blue Heron Reserve.
Blue Heron Reserve.
A Hawaii resident peeked out the window and saw a film being made about her beloved characters.
Алена, Катя, просто бегай.
631, 631.
Gel, beri kadar gel.